Cancer, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late August, moving into September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card, just to dip our toes in the energy and see what's up for the lovely Cancerians out there. I hope you're all doing well, my friends. Let's shuffle it up one time, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always very interesting. But let's get this first card out here. What's up with the Cancerians, please? Quick, first shuffle, that card popped right out for you, my friends. And now, this is a very deep oracle card. Usually, I link it to strategy and planning. But as you can see there, if you look in the box, there's so many different images we could look at, and we'll do so. But before we do, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, I would like you to hold hands with the like button and go take a nice walk through the park. I'm sure the like button would appreciate that. But into the reading we go. Enough of all the plugs here. If you look at this lovely lady, she's sitting next to a cage. It has a butterfly in there. There's a cat, there's a chessboard with the queen illuminated. So that's why I say, to me, this is a big card of strategy, especially with the queen planning her next move and all that. So a lot of you might be in the mode to strategize or plan for the future, for whatever it might be. I know people watch these for various different reasons. Now, another thing I usually pick up with this card, aside from planning, aside from strategy, is this cage. And some of you might be feeling put in a corner in this time, or you might be feeling like you're liberated. That would be a good thing. Like you're breaking free of some sort of restraint. That could be very nice. Something could come in or something could happen that makes you feel a bit freer. So hopefully that's what it is. Could just be strategy though. Let's get into tarot. As I always say, that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. We're going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. Let's shuffle it up one time for the Cancerians here. What do we got? And we're using the lovely Vice Versa Tarot. I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. So yeah, last week's reading was titled Karma Gets Served, all right? So whether that's karmic rewards coming in, somebody you're connected to might have gotten a dose of karma. It could even be karmic lessons. Usually when those universal karmic energies come, they stick around for a while. So we're going to see what we have this week. I know we had things tied to sleep the weeks before that. There's been a few dicey ones, but as you know, energy is never set in stone. So you just take this how it hits for you, because this could be other people's energy. All right, it doesn't all have to be for you. Let's get 3. What do we got for Cancer? Okay, that popped out quick. Hey, we got our good friend, the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups, without a beard, in the Vice Versa deck. Interesting. So that could represent you, of course, because you're a water sign. We'll talk about that more as we go, though. But that could be a powerful card in this spread. Okay. We have the 6 of Wands. That's a beautiful energy to start us off. So we might be having a little bit of a twist of fate. Like things might start improving. I do like that. Let's get one more, and we'll start breaking this out. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. So I want to point this out before we continue to go through. 2 of the 3 main cards are cup cards that deals with the realm of emotion, the realm of feelings. Okay, that's something that you should be very familiar with. That's something you could handle well. We all know water signs are very in tune emotionally. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into the juicy intuitive messages. So in position number 1, we have our good friend, the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups here. Now, like I said, this could represent you. This could represent another water sign. This could represent a father figure. So you just take this however it hits for you. Now, some of the themes and archetypes we think of: emotional control, emotional situations. He could represent romance and love situations that could be highlighted right now. I like the King of Cups because he's also very creative and expressive. So we're really going to want to see what this is about. And especially since this is a Cancer reading, the King of Cups could just represent either something that's coming towards you or a way you might be feeling in the coming days. Now, in the center, we have one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. We got the 6 of Wands. To me, this is a huge card of victory, of triumph, like a hard-fought win sometimes. It could represent public notoriety. It could represent getting kudos for the good work you've done. It's very triumphant and victorious. So I really want to see what this is about. Wands, fire, you get what I mean? Lots of motivation. This is a beautiful energy, a beautiful type of card. Okay, now the inverse of that card could be somebody that's a bit egotistical. So you might have someone in your midst that is walking around with their chest puffed out. But on the back end, we got the Seven of Cups. Another watery type of card, right? This is an energy that you should also be pretty in tune with. Now, of course, this card could represent paths, journeys, like different choices, different paths you could go down. Okay, so going back to this first card, strategy, a lot of you might be planning your next move, planning your next path. But to me, this is also a big card of the mind. Okay, so this could be someone that's daydreaming a little more than usual. This could be a very active mind. So we're going to want to see what this is about. Could represent a lot of different emotions as well. A lot of different emotions affecting you. But yeah, you might be doing a little more daydreaming. Somebody around you could be thinking about you quite a bit as well. Let's dive deeper in all this, Cancer. Let's jump in and clarify. Now, let's get a good shuffle here for my Cancerian friends, my guides. Let's see what's going on. I'm feeling optimistic about this one, Cancer. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this King of Cups, shall we? Let's see what he is about. And yes, as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you feel any messages for the Cancerians off this spread, you could just drop it down below. I don't mind. You won't be stepping on my toes. So what's up with this King of Cups? All right, thank you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, absolutely beautiful, my friends. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Now, like I said, karma sticks around in readings for quite a while. And last week's reading was literally karma gets served. The Wheel of Fortune is a big karmic card. So a lot of you might be working through some sort of karmic cycle, whether it's a karmic test or what have you. But the Wheel of Fortune to me is like one of the biggest like 4-leaf clovers and luck charms in the whole entire tarot deck. So a lot of you could have a big swing of luck in this time. Like I said, the Six of Wands is a card of victory and triumph. I want to clarify that as well. But with the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, the universe might be shining down upon you. This could be universal providence looking down upon you. So it's really nice. You might want to play the lottery with an alignment like this. Another portion of you could just be working through big changes and shifts in life as well. Shifts in situations, all right? Whether it be romance, whether it be work, whether it be your living situation. This is a big part of the cycles of life. Okay, so a lot of you could be going through some big transitions, big changes. All right, very big ones, actually, huge ones possibly. But I'm feeling good here. I'm feeling good here. We're going to keep moving. We're going to go in on this Six of Wands. So we get our friends there. Let's see what's up with that. So why is the Six of Wands here for the Cancerians? It's nice, especially since we've had a string of like rougher readings. I like this little reprieve we're getting thus far. I don't want to speak too soon. So why is the Six of Wands here? Thank you. Okay. All right, in order to get the results you want, you might have to make some changes in your life. We have the Eight of Cups underneath this Six of Wands, okay? And that's the first intuitive thing I'm feeling. Yes, I'm still feeling the optimism and positivity of wins, victories, and triumphs. And those come in all different shapes and sizes, right? But with the Eight of Cups underneath this Six of Wands, I don't feel like this is somebody leaving something behind that makes them happy. For some of you, that could be it. Like, you might have someone in your life that's leaving something behind that makes them happy or makes them feel fulfilled. But I do feel like for a lot of you to reach certain goals that you may have for yourself, there might be some big changes you need to make, especially with what we had here in the front end, okay? Whether those are inner changes, whether those are outer changes, that's just the intuitive vibe I'm getting. But I'm still feeling this very positive energy here, okay? With the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. All right, for some of you, this could be moving on to bigger and better things as well. So you might have a plan to step up the ladder of life. This is somebody moving on to bigger and better things. So we're going to go in on the Seven of Cups. Still, these positive feelings persist. So I'm feeling positive from it. I see the Eight of Cups as like a neutral card. This doesn't feel negative to me. Let's see what's up with the Seven of Cups. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. 3 of the 5 cards out right now are cups as well, so no, the emotions could be up and down. What's up with the 7 of cups? Thank you. Yeah, 3 of wands. I mean, all the things you have coming towards you, you created, whether you know it or not. We have the 3 of wands here, the card of manifestation. Yes, it's somebody in a planning phase as well. Like, some of you might feel like you're at a lull in life, or life right now is a little slower than it should be. Maybe progress is a little slower than you'd like it to be. But those manifestations are coming, and there's going to be a point where so much stuff rolls in, you're really going to have to pick and choose, because there's only so much you can do and accomplish in life, right? Like, I get the energy of somebody getting like overflowing manifestations coming in at once, and they're like, all right, I got to choose the best path here. And it's not bad. This feels good to me with the 3 of wands and the 7 of cups. I would say this though, if you are a purposeful manifester, if you do manifesting and rituals and stuff like that, really try to hone in on what you want. Okay, don't cast a big net. Really hyper focus in on something that you want. Look at the end result. All right, that's the vibe I'm catching here. However, overall, this whole spread feels extremely positive, okay? Like, you don't want too many manifestations coming in at once. You want them to come in like one at a time. So focus in on what your goals are, what you want, because overall, this is a positive spread. So let's go through. I'll give you a quick recap, then we'll get the shadow card. In position number 1, we have the King of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, the providence of the universe could be shining down upon you. Some of you might be working through a karmic cycle here, but your luck can be changing with a card like this. For another portion of you, this could be massive changes that you're going through in this time. Makes sense. We all go through these cycles. In the center, we have the 6 of wands with the 8 of cups in the upright. To me, this does feel like, yes, those wins, victories, and triumphs can and will be achieved. You might just have to tweak some things in your life. There might be certain things you have to change. And for another portion of you, this was giving me the vibe of moving on to bigger and better things, bigger and better adventures. Very nice. On the back end, we got the 7 of cups with the 3 of wands. Just beware, if you've been trying to bring things towards you, manifest certain things, there could be a flood of those coming in. Like, so much so that it might be a little bit overwhelming. There's so much positivity here. And I do feel like for a portion of you, really hyper focus on what you want. Don't try to manifest and bring too many things towards you at once. Look at the end goal you want to achieve and hyper focus on that. So please, Cancer, take a screenshot of that. We're going to get you 1 card. I do feel like this was a very nice positive spread, probably one of the nicer ones I've gotten all week, to be honest with you, because I've been seeing a lot of little conflict between other signs this week. But we're going to get you 1 shadow card. What do we got for Cancer, please? Thank you. And yeah, we're using the Shadowland Tarot for this shadow portion. We're going to look within real quick. Just get you 1 card to bring us home. So what do we got? Okay, we have Temperance, a big card of patience. So for some of you, this could be a feeling of impatience, because remember, when we look within the shadows, we are looking at the inverse of each card. Now, for some of you, this could represent a Sagittarius that may have left a mark on you in some way or fashion. Temperance is a card of spiritual protection, which is usually very nice. But the inverse of this card to me is that of someone being a bit impatient, okay? So if all the things are reigning true, like I was seeing within the spread, you might not have to be patient for too long. This could also be a warning about overindulgence, right? So practice some temperance. Don't overindulge in things, of course. Be patient, right? And it is a little warning about temper as well in this deck. You see the imagery there, that Temperance is lit on fire, so just know you might be a little more high-strung than you normally are. But the reading was very positive. Cancer, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the August subscriber surprise. For the August subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of Dreams. It's one of my favorites. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot suit you think is the most positive, whether it's Cups, Pentacles, Swords, Wands. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. As usual, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.